everyone, Senrai here, back for the 7th and final episode of Kimetsu no Yaiba Mugen Ressha-hen. And last episode had some pretty awesome fighting. Like, we had dealt with our main train bad guy, and then Akaza just kind of like showed up all of a sudden, presumably out of nowhere. And he's clearly an opponent Tanjiro would struggle to last a couple seconds against, probably. So it was a good thing we had our Flame Hashira there, Rengoku, who definitely flexing those amazing Hashira skills, but after a pretty awesome fight, it seemed we ended off on kind of a not so good note, because they were kind of implying that Rengoku might be done with this fight. Like, he might not only be not able to fight anymore, but maybe like on the verge of dying. Like, they kind of made it seem like that, so I'm a little bit worried about that, so I've been kind of hesitant to get into this episode kind of on that basis, but we gotta finish it because there's still the whole second season to watch, which I think is like 6 episodes in at this point, so yeah, I guess we gotta finish this up, so let's jump on in and see exactly how the show decides to do that. So just give me a second. Okay. 3, 2, 1, play. Man, that's such an incredible attack. Like, it's just throwing a flaming tiger at your opponent. I mean, this is stuff we already seen, but still looks cool. Yeah, unfortunately, getting the hand off isn't all that useful. It's the head you want to go for. I'm guessing not. Yeah, this is just about where we left off. Set your heart ablaze. Boy, is it quiet. Rengoku, are you okay? If you need to lie down, you can lie down. I'm kind of with him on this, surprisingly. Well, not surprisingly on that, but like, agree with him at all is a surprising thing. But please say something, anything. Yeah, damn demons. We can't, as humans, do that. Damn. I mean, they can if they, under certain circumstances. I mean, they do. I mean, Demon Slayers wouldn't be a thing if that was true. But if you're matched in like raw combat power, the demon will have the advantage. Is kind of the only truth to this statement. Okay, I guess we're not quite done. Is this the heart ablaze for the title? Hopefully, this is one final last breath kind of thing. Which I'm worried it is, but I mean, we can just take that head off. All it takes is one good hit, right? Oh, that looks so awesome. I think even got a little bit of chills there. Oh man, look at that animation. There's the line. Oh. This might be a final clash of attacks. Oh, is that like a dragon? Oh my god, I thought the tiger was... I take that head off. Not the arm. Stupid arm. And we're going for it. I don't think that did it. Oh, it's twisting. Oh, that... Did that... Was that it? I mean, he kind of went, like, up, but... That was a good attack either way. I'm worried that wasn't it. That wasn't a decisive blow. Didn't really look like it, but... Oh, is that... Oh, that arm... Yeah, this is kind of what I was afraid of. Yeah, that... I don't think we can recover from that. About to get like a flashback scene. Is seriously gonna kill off Rengoku? Wow, she's pretty. Really like the kimono too. So he can protect others. I mean, he thought about it for a second, but... Oh, it's pretty much right. With great power comes great responsibility, as they say. Okay, so we're done. Yeah, I think that demon has no chance of changing his worldviews. Uh-huh. She might be the most beautiful girl I've seen in the show so far. It's a shame he's only staring a flashback. Ooh, okay, maybe it's not over? Man, I keep thinking it's over, but he keeps going. Like, he's in the right position, we just gotta, like, put the power into it. Come on. He's gonna hit him again, isn't he? Oh! Oh, wow, Rengoku, you are so cool. Just a flesh wound. Oh, and the sun's coming up. Yeah, it's definitely not looking good for you. And if we could just hold him in place long enough. Yeah, no one said you could leave. Yeah, you came to us. You know, why you trying to leave? Just don't get in the way, Rengoku. Or Tanjiro. That's all I'm worried about right now. Don't do anything stupid. I get that feeling, but I'm just worried you'll just cause more problems than you'll solve. Man, I enjoy seeing him try to struggle. Man, this just clash of willpower between these two people. Both potentially seconds away from dying. Well, it doesn't get much more manly than this. Okay, maybe I'm worrying too much. Maybe he will be able to help. Ah. Or not. Well, I mean, we still got the blade in there. Whatever that's worth. And the sun is pretty damn close to getting up. So if we just grab him again. Somebody please grab him. Tie him to a tree or something. Are we gonna throw our sword at him? Okay. It's actually gonna... Well, it hit him. Okay. I wasn't sure if I'd even be able to pierce him because Because remember the Spider Child character, and Tanjiro having difficulty injuring him, but... Yep, it's behind that hard head of his. I mean, Tanjiro is kind of the sun. Please don't remind me of that. I've been trying to think about it. I was hopeful for a little bit there that we would actually kill him, but I guess it can't be that easy. Damn, is that the truth? And Goku definitely did good here. Tanjiro's such a good boy. Man, is Inosuke even crying under that mask? It's one good thing about the mask, nobody can see you your tears. I'm not crying, you're crying. I mean, not compared to you. That's a damn good point, actually. Don't say last time, I don't care if it's true. Are we seriously only halfway through the episode? Rip train. So much for Mugen. Oh. That does kind of make sense. I think I'm still in denial about that fact. His little brother is still around. That's good, at least. Inosuke. Ugh. Oh god, you really are gonna make me cry, aren't you? Damn. Uh, I don't think any Hashida's quite like you. Nezuko. Oh, I'm sure she does. I really don't know. Man, Inosuke crying really just hurts the most for some reason. Yeah. Ow. Yeah, you heard the man. Gonna hurt someone flailing those swords around like that, Inosuke. Good thing Tanjiro has a hard head. Oh. Oh God, why? Oh, why did the crow cry and hit me like that? Damn. Uh, uh, okay, okay, okay. Damn. Okay, I'm not crying. Uh, uh. Oh, the Hashira. Frickin' snake boy. Okay, Aaron Yeager. Oh, that is so beautiful. He was the winner. And he even drops that bomb on me when I'm still upset about something else. Roll credits? Yeah. I could feel the credits rolling in my soul. Actually, more time than I thought there'd be left. So there's probably something after the credits. Just drink some water. Bit on ufotable. Or ufotable. I call them ufotable. I don't know what's right. Really, you have to show pictures of Rengoku during the credits. Does the show just hate me? Is that what it comes down to? I remember before I watched this arc, I was like, hey, we get to see more Rengoku. We get to see him shine. We get to see what he can do. That's going to be cool. Little did I know that would also be his last. And usually I want to skip credits because it's boring to watch, not because it just drives a dagger into my feels. I'm actually surprised I never got spoiled on Rengoku dying, considering how late I was to experience in this arc. Guess I should be grateful for that. It says concept art. I guess that's what we're seeing some of here. At least with credits of like American stuff, you can actually read the names. Just shows his broken sword. I guess because it broke off into Akaza. So, oh no, they really just had that long of credits. Okay. So, since there's like a season 2, I thought maybe there'd be some kind of preview, some kind of teaser for that, but I guess not. Well, that was the 7th and final episode of Kimetsu no Yaiba Mugen Ressha-hen. And yeah, it's just last episode, the way things ended off, it did kind of give the impression that things weren't looking too hot for Rengoku. Alright, so I was still in denial though about things being too bad. Like, I think I managed to convince myself that things would be alright. Somehow, the freaking, what's his name? Zenitsu. Like, he was able to survive the poisoning and stuff with the fancy breathing and getting some medical attention, right? So I thought Hashira would be especially good at special breathing techniques. He could keep blood from dripping out of him long enough to get some medical attention. Probably, right? That's a thing. Like, I think I somehow convinced myself of that. But, even if that was true, it wouldn't deal with the problem of still having to win the fight, right? Which was becoming more and more of a rough prospect, right? Because as the demon Akaza was so fond of saying, demons they don't exhaust, right? It's like fighting a zombie. You as a human, you have limited stamina. You don't have your injuries magically heal, right? So you at the beginning of the fight is always going to be you at your peak, and it's going to just drop steadily from there rapidly if you get severe injuries, right? Whereas a demon just shrugs off any injuries. That's somewhat counterbalanced by the fact that demons can't come out in the sun, right? But that doesn't mean much in the context of a lot of fights, right? It only becomes relevant if you keep the fight going long enough for it to matter, for the sun to come out, right? But yeah, the demon was definitely big on pushing the narrative that demon way is best, being a human sucks. If you want to be truly powerful, you should become a demon like me. But that's obviously very much contradictory to the lessons that he was taught growing up. We had some flashbacks of the mother talking about the responsibility of those with power and helping those that without it, and all that stuff that Rengoku clearly took to heart. And there's no way some random demon asshole was going to overwrite that. It was never going to happen, right? But yeah, even though Rengoku clearly wasn't going to get out of this fight alive, he gave it a damn good fight. Like, there kept being these times when I was thinking, is this it? We're just going to see him collapse and and then we'll have to figure things out after that. But no, he kept just like second winding it. The best word I can come up with it. But like he kept just like doing a couple of these last spurts to try to just. Because I think at that point, Rengoku, I'm pretty sure, knew he was going to die. The most he could hope for was to take Akaza with him, right? Get that decisive blow. And he tried really hard for it. We saw some pretty cool fiery animation, and he got some attacks in, some stabs, some slices. Even got the sword to the right position when it was pushing it through. But it's easier said than done. Those demon necks can be pretty tough, you know. Back in the day, there was a one demon that had like these hands like wrapped around the neck during the exam, right? We had frickin' Spider Boy do some string web thingy to protect his neck, right? So not the easiest thing in the world to deal with, especially when you are half dead like Rengoku was. But man, did he give it everything he had, to the point where a couple of times I thought maybe he would actually do it, right? But especially when we started to see the sun coming up, right? I was like, okay, maybe even if he can't get it through, he's at least like holding on to him, so he should be able to keep him in place long enough for the sun to come out. So even if he doesn't die by his blade, the demon could still die by Rengoku's actions, right? I'm starting to get hopeful for that for a minute there, but no, it didn't work in the end. He did manage to escape, right? And Rengoku did not escape his fates. Like, I'm glad that Tanjiro really tried to, like, the yelling towards Akaza scene, right, saying that Rengoku won, because that was Rengoku's goal, right, to protect everyone. The main goal wasn't to kill Akaza. Like, the goal was to protect them from Akaza, right? So even if he died, he still won in a sense, and that really is an important thing to make sure is stated, right? Especially giving Rengoku that feeling of success, completion, doing his duty before he went. So that's definitely was an important part of things. But yeah, after Akaza left, at that point it was just a matter of Rengoku giving his final words, you know, saying our goodbyes somewhat, and everyone pretty much just crying, and Inosuke crying, not crying, telling everyone to stop crying because it won't do any good, and then Zenitsu telling Inosuke that, hey, you're crying while you're saying that, and we had all of that. But yeah, just as the competition was going on, seeing the blood pooling more and more coming out, and showing the dead mother, and saying that she was proud of him and all that. Like, the couple moments I think hit me the hardest during this whole scene was the first one, I think, that actually started getting tears coming out, was when he basically said he accepted his sister, right? Because he said the opposite when he first met her, right? Rengoku, despite being one of the nicest, pleasant Hashira there, he still, when presented with the idea of Nezuko being one of them, being on their side, he was against it, right? But now he has the context of actually seeing her in action, getting to judge her not by her species, but by her actions, who she is, not what she is. Being able to do that, he was able to come to that conclusion. So just that hit me really hard. And then we saw the mother saying that she's proud of him, which hit me hard again. And then we had the freaking crow crying, which I don't know why that hit me harder than anything else. I think at that point, the dam, that is my emotions, was already significantly cracked, so it just kind of like gave it that final blow to break it through, I think is the best way I could describe that. I mean, emotions are kind of a hard thing to describe concretely anyway, but that's my attempt at it. But that is when I broke the most. And freaking Inosuke crying too, that also is a pretty bad thing. But yeah, we saw all the various Hashira, all of them getting the news, presumably, being spread. And also we got our leader person saying that he's going to die soon, which I didn't really react to that too much because I was kind of emotionally dead at that point, but that's not exactly great news. But also, before Rengoku left, he mentioned his family home, so I guess maybe the second season that's what we're gonna focus on, going there. That's kind of the last breadcrumb we're given to follow to continue the plot going forward, right? And then, of course, in the credits, they show these Rengoku images, like him with his family and stuff. Just, why? Why does that have to do that? The credits were so long, I thought for sure we'd get something at the end, but we actually didn't. But we do have a second season to watch, though, so that's something to look forward to. And yeah, this arc as a whole, I thought it was pretty good for the most part. Like, the idea of fighting on a train is already pretty cool, because I kind of associate it with, you know, classic Hollywood action movie kind of stuff, right? Especially if you're fighting on top of the train. It doesn't get much more cooler than that, really. Because you're in a, like, high-paced environment where you can fall off at any moment, and you're probably pretty much completely out of the fight at that point, and probably dead if you're talking about something that's not supernatural, where you can survive that sort of thing, right? So it's always a pretty inherently cool thing. I think Violet Evergarden even had some kind of train battle kind of thing. But it's always a cool thing, so pretty cool premise for a movie to have it in such a close quarters area. High stakes, lots of people that could die if you make a wrong mistake, and we had not just Tanjiro be the focus of the movie of the arc, but we also had Rengoku. So even though Tanjiro's like our main protagonist, we got to have somebody else get a decent amount of spotlight, and like, what's the word I'm looking for? Like, fleshing out his character, showing his backstory, you know, what drives him, all that good stuff. We got that for this character. And, you know, hadn't really got that much for Hashira, really, beyond, I guess, Shinobu. We got some backstory kind of stuff on. Shinobu's the butterfly Hashira, right? I kind of mixed up her name with her, like, apprentice girl. Which, although I don't really remember her name, but... Kanao, that's what it was. Good thing I have notes over there. But, yeah, I know we know a little bit Shinobu, right? But we don't really know much about Hashira's beyond that. So, I don't know if they'll all get the level of focus that Rengoku got here. Probably not, but there definitely are some of the Hashira I would love to learn a bit more about. Especially, pink-haired girl, whose name I don't remember. I always quite like her. So, definitely one I would like to know more about. But yeah, I mean, it had some of the arc has some amazing ufotable animation that you kind of associate with them at this point. I also remember, like, I think Fate Zero was the first ufotable thing I ever watched. Really, I remember being pretty blown away by some of the animation they did on that. I really should rewatch Fate Zero one of these days. I only watched it once when it originally aired. Never actually watched the original Fate Stay Night anime. I just went straight to the Fate Stay Night visual novel. You know, the proper way to do it, as some people will tell you. But yeah, I really don't have too much more to say, really. I mean, we got to see some cool Nezuko stuff. We got some fun dream stuff. We got cool fiery animation. And yeah, I enjoyed the arc, and I'm pretty excited to get into season 2 and see what that's all about. So, gonna end it off here. If you enjoyed the reaction, you know, click the like button and watch more. That's all I ask, really. So, yeah, hopefully I see you in season 2. But so until then, bye-bye.